Yeah, and making sure that everybody has a safe and fun time falls on the shoulders of this man. Sheriff Donny Youngblood joining us this morning. Thanks for coming by.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. Thanks for coming.
So you start planning for the Kern County Fair at the end of the fair for next year.
Yeah, Monday after the fair, we start planning for next year.
Get everything together and talk about what is the one primary thing that you always tell all of your guys when it comes to being out here and patrolling the grounds?
You know, I really don't have to tell them. They realize that part of their job out here is public relations, interacting with the community that we serve. And we also, this year, have people that may not be in uniform. We want to have eyes on the perimeter. We want to use drones. We want to use all the technology that we can to make this a safer fair than or as safe as it can be.
Is it, like you just said, it's a visible presence, and that speaks volumes?
It does. We will have more deputies than we'll have people. There's going to be an overwhelming number of deputy sheriffs. If we have an incident, within seconds they'll be on scene. So I'm very comfortable with the staff that we have this year at the fair.
And you're instilling some new security features this year as well. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we decided that metal detectors in today's world would be a good idea. If we didn't have them and somebody was able to bring something in, it would really shed a light on us that we don't really want. So just to be, it's a deterrent. If you have knives and if you have a CCW, just leave your gun at home. There's plenty of guns here, and they all belong to the good guys. So this is going to be a great fair. I've been coming to this fair since 1971 as a reserve deputy. So I'm really looking forward to this.
When you hear about instances, and to bring it up, the situation in Gilroy that just happened recently, and that sort of a thing comes up, does it make you take a step back, even though you've been doing this for such a long time, and re-examine what you're doing? It
does. I meet with the major county sheriffs of America and California sheriffs 3 or 4 times a year. And this is a topic of that drives our conversation on how can we keep our community safe at events. Well, we respond well to situations in our community, but events like this, where you have mass people and you have somebody that decides they want to be an idiot, that's where it requires a lot of planning and a lot of preparedness and a lot of observation by deputies that don't come out here acting strange or doing things because you're probably going to be approached.
Right.
Absolutely. So security, obviously, #1 issue here at the fair. We also want to put out a reminder. It's not something new this year, but the duck feed, and that's so important for all the families that are coming out. Can you just talk a little bit about that and remind everyone what that's for?
The duck feed.
The duck feed for the little kids
prince?
to find their
yeah.
It's so cute.
I'm thinking we're going to.
I'm sure the sheriff's department probably calls it something else, but it's
we're by the petting zoo. You lost me there. Those are prints that they're put there so you can follow them to know where to go.
Right.
So you don't get lost.
Or if they do, the kids can.
If they do, they can follow. I use them every year. Oh, that's awesome.
Is there one thing that you look forward to? You said you've been coming out since 1971. Is there one part of this fairgrounds that you like to come out to?
Yeah, in my younger life, I used to look forward to the bass club right behind us, and then I outgrew that.
Some people haven't.
Yeah, true enough. I look forward to the livestock area, the rodeo portion. I own horses, so I tend to gravitate over here. Then I walk in the carnival, and it's just the food. I heard you say you could eat your way through it. I haven't been able to do that yet. I really have to watch myself this week because it's all fried food, and you can enjoy it. You just don't want to overdo it.
Exactly right. Moderation.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah, with
It really
everything.
is. Yeah, very true.
All right, very good. Donny, thank you for coming by this morning.
It's my
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.